As we look around today, I cannot seem to find enough examples of our traditional instruments, and it makes me wonder what changed and why.
We're going to be looking at the early origins, the history, important events, political influences, and how advancing modernity have all affected Sikh musical heritage.
The Sikh Gurus not only introduced the music and the tunes, but also the musical instruments, which were very, very much required for the desired results on the listeners. Most of the instruments related with Guru Nanak.
The jori, it has a deeper sound than a tabla, very much like the Saakhaa Ves. So the whole point of having a deeper sound is the lower the resonance, the more chance there is for the atoms within us to also resonate at that same frequency.
Taus. The literal meaning is peacock, and it's often said that this instrument is so wonderfully melodious it can take you to a complete heavenly state.
My taus it's the paintbrush of my soul.
Raag is to be felt. Raag is emotional attribute or emotional grammar to punctuate Guru's Shabad.
The first Anglo-Sikh War was fought between the Sikh Kingdom and the East India Company between 1845 and 1846. It had a major impact, especially on education, the arts, and music.
What empire did was to actually reconstruct the mind. And once people have entered into that mode of meaning making, they can't see that they were once attached to another mode of meaning making.
ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਬਾਬ ਤੇ ਜੋੜੀ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਹਾਰਮੋਨੀਅਮ ਤੱਕ ਤੇ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਉਦੋਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਾਰਮੋਨੀਅਮ ਸੀਗਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ.
The harmonium came to India in the late 19th century. By 1913, India had become the world's richest market in the manufacturing and production of the harmonium.
The majority, 99.9% of the shabads that I hear, the kirtan that I hear, is not done the way that the Guru prescribed.
शब्द इदां गाओ कि किसी ਨੂੰ ਭੁਲੇਖਾ ਹੀ ਨਾ ਪਵੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੀ
Satnam Karta Purakh वाहेगुरु जी का खालसा वाहेगुरु जी की फतेह. We all celebrating Vaisakhi, special month in a year, a very, very special month. All over the world, Vaisakhi, all over, whenever you look around, see, it's spring. There's a new life, there's a different energy. Something new is happening. Farmer who worked very hard, now is done. This is a free time. He have get hold it, now he's free, he's celebrating. After all of the shedding, the fall already happened, and in the spring there are new leaves. Vaisakhi represent a new life, a new beginning, a new chapter. And Vaisakhi is celebrated by Sikh Gurus. Vaisakhi is celebrated by Sikhs. Not because just in those 12 months of a year this is a special month, no. What makes it special? That's why. Why Vaisakhi is special? Because it represents renewing a life, a new chapter of life, a beginning, celebrated beginning, a beginning with joy, a new process, taking a step further toward healing, different way. Guru Nanak ji celebrated Vaisakhi because today we will be using one of the Shabad. We will be in a Sangat with Guru Nanak ji's Shabad from the Bara Maha. In Raag Tukhari, Baba Guru Nanak ji says, starting a new chapter with a Mangala Charan. Ek onkar Sate Gur Prasade, that oneness and that reality, that configuration, what I have is the gift, is the sweet, sweet gift by the Creator to this creation means me. Creator pervades through this. And Guru Nanak Sahib is using this gift, this reality, so that we can enjoy our oneness, so that we can achieve our goals. Guru Sahib's this message, this wisdom which he lived as a conversation, as a contemplation between his soul and mind. And Guru Sahib is blessing us all. Tukhari chant mahla pehla Bara Maha. The chapter, the whole year's chapter, the whole life, the circle, the yearly circle, Guru Sahib is saying to us. That is the Bara Maha, the 12 months. That is the title of the Shabad. The mood Guru's conversation is happening is Tukhari. The genre of the poetry is a chant, and it's written by Guru Nanak Sahib. Everything is clear for the seekers. How will it be that if you have grown rice, that you will take that crop at home, the crop of avocados? How is it possible? How is it possible that you have grown chickpeas in your field, but you reap the fruit as diamonds, or as almonds, or as different fruit? Whatever you have placed into the soil, that is what's going to come out. And this title is placed on the top of the Shabad for that particular reason. The reason is that we know that what we are sowing into that land between the mind and soul, into the heart of mind, what are we doing? What is the way we are conversing? What message and how we are taking it to the heart of my mind? See, if you're upset, and I use the words which is going to even upset you more, the result will be what? Fight. But if you're upset and I am using kind words, thoughtful, I'm careful, considerate, what will happen? It may help you to come out of that what you were feeling, so that we receive the message exactly the same way, under this similar analogy Guru is giving to us, that Tukhari, this is a Raag Tukhari. The mood of Tukhari is like, have you ever seen a coal who's burning? You just put a little bit of breath on it, you blow on that coal, what will happen? It will become red. Suddenly, under this ash, there is redness, there is life thriving, and that coal wants to become. It's eager to become. It's suddenly celebrating, because that's his purpose, and he feels, I'm so close. It's not there yet, it has not yet become fire, but he knows he's got it. It's just very close. Have you ever felt that? That's Tukhari. Now, I'm just an inch away. That configuration, when you got it, You know it's happening. Have you ever felt the brain freeze? Or in the winter when you go out and you feel here the numbness and pins and needles because it's too cold? Or have you ever put your tongue to a pole which was frozen? See, that's also Tukhari. That there is element of extreme in it. Full on. It is, you want to do something and you're in a process and you are just there. You can see the victory in your reach. And then Guruji says, chant. Chant is in few lines, the very bigger message, incredible message, which probably will take books and books, can be, the concept can have a context, that aspect of conversation, the take, the angle, perception can be very clear. So it's a poetic genre. So Guruji, Guru Nanak Sahib is setting up the mood, is giving us like a whole ocean in a cup. The chant is like that. And there are signature of Guru Nanak Sahib when we read this, when we listen to, when we try to do kirtan and we say Mahla Pehla. Guru Nanak's soul is in a conversation with the mind. Guru Nanak Ji and Bara Maha. This is how the soul is suggesting for us to go into the festive zone, enjoy, have a leverage, have a beauty, like that coal who thinks like, oops, I'm just like, I am right there. That excitement, you know? I'm talking about that excitement. That, yeah, finally. And Tukhari does that. Can this happen in a negative way? Yes, of course. When you think like, this is it, just like one who had the accident, and that those couple of seconds before that is Tukhari, the goosebumps. When whole of your life just runs at front of your eyes. What Guru Nanak Ji is saying to is a spiritual blessing so that we can celebrate our Vaisakhi. Now, the month of Vaisakh, the celebrations, millions and many, many more, hundreds and thousands of dollars and pounds and euros being spent in celebration of a festival. This Vaisakhi can be celebrated as a farmer, as a Punjabi. But what is a Vaisakhi for a Sikh? We associate Vaisakhi with Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji, right? Because Sri Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj given a test and 5 cleared that test, became the beloved, special, very close circle of Guru Gobind Singh Ji at the land of Anandpur Sahib. 200 odd years after Guru Nanak Sahib, the test happened. The test to what Guru Nanak saw as a seed, Jao Tao, Prem Khelan Ka Chao, mean one who wants to play that game of love, who have that heart, who want to learn. If you want to learn how to be in love, in life, in reality, how to be in love with the mind, so that there's no conflict, then come to me, Nanak Ji says. But bring your hand, mean bring your whole entire life. Don't be half-hearted in it. Don't be like, oh well, my kids, oh well, my animals, oh well, this, oh, I said, drop everything, come. I mean, drop your ego and come. I remember so many times I shared with you, when you know that you know, then there is nothing to know. This is what Nanak Ji inspires us. He says, drop your knowing. You want to be in love? Then bring your life on your hand and come to me. And nearly 200 years after that, Guru Gobind Singh Ji says exactly the same thing. Now, because the crop is ready, you have to see the whole composition. The seed was sown as by Guru Nanak Sahib. Now, after 200 years, there's a human psyche, there's a change. The 10th master brings the sword out, says, I require a head. And for us, it's a celebrating moment because humanity did not fail. The 5, one after each, got up, beloved of Guru Gobind Singh. And that's why we celebrate Vaisakhi. But in spiritual realm, Vaisakhi is where soul feels that I'm just about to pass. Dhane, it was a good crop. I had a good year. I had a good life. Guru Nanak Ji saying to us, Vaisakh Bhalaa, Vaisakh Bhalaa, Vaisakh Bhalaa, Vaisakh Bhalaa, Saakhaa Ves Kare, Saakhaa Ves Kare, Saakhaa Ves Kare, Vaisakh Bhalaa, Vaisakh Bhalaa. Bhala means well. Vaisakh is the month, this month. But the context here is spiritual Vaisakhi. It's not just a month of the year. That month of the year is resembling what's happening inside. The inside, the inner life is outside of 2021, 2022. The inner life is the same time in AD. Similar time is in Vedic time. Similar time is even in future. It's the same life. But to give a context to us in this box, in this body, the life that we are living, so that we can celebrate this, for us to have a context. So Guru is setting up a perception for us to perceive this beautiful gift, and says to those, soul says, Guru Nanak Sahib's soul in conversation about how to become the celebration. And soul says, you done well, my dear mind. I see the change, like those new leaves have now taking shapes on this tree of life. Spring, there is a different energy. Do you see Tukhari in this line going hand in hand? Vaisakh Bhalaa, Vaisakh Bhalaa, Saakhaa Ves Kare. Saakhaa is like the branch, which now taking a new shape because the leaves coming out. And soul is saying, it's new beginning, happy Vaisakhi. That's the whole purpose. Tan dekhe har द्वारे तन देखे हर द्वारे आवो दया करे आवो दया करे आवो दया करे. The soul is in conversation with the mind. This auspicious, this beautiful, this incredible time, that where I can see it, the door of that oneness. That's what Vaisakhi is, the oneness with Karta Prabhu. You know, if God has a face, for example, see the silhouette, right? If God have a face and you can see the silhouette, or you know it's on the door knocking and you're gonna open the door to Kartapurak, then that moment, Tukhari, that's how it is getting in a connection. Then Satguruji then says, Kare aao pyare duttare tare tud bin ad namolo. My dear mind, come home. This is what our home is. Here we are celebrating. Let's not be in duality. Oh, my dear mind, let go of that duality. That you are you and me. Let's be one. So that we can be one with the Karta Purukh. That's what Guru Nanak ji shared with us. That's what's the inner conversation, the contemplation is happening inside. Because without the Creator, nothing is worth. You know, if you're looking for being worthy, being worth, being something, being valuable, if you really want to appreciate the life, if farmer doesn't take a crop home, see the fight at the moment happening in India. The farmers, they are disturbed because their land can be acquired under these new governance, new rules. At least this is what they understand. And they're not comfortable. Because they think if there's no land, how can they grow a crop? And if they don't grow a crop, how can they sell? If they can't sell, what is there to celebrate? Because there will be no price. Tud bin, without you. Aden molo, then it is not worth. Is it possible without mind we becoming one with the one? No, not according to Guru Nanak Sahib. Guru Nanak ji says oneness is when soul and mind will become one. And how to make them become one? He is helping us his own process. That's why we are celebrating Vaisakhi. कीमत कौन करे तुद पावा देख दिखावे टोलो देख दिखावे टोलो देख दिखावे टोलो. There's no price on this. At this moment of celebration, when you are a coal and there is a fire, but just a little bit of wind goes on it and it becomes, whoa, it becomes lit again. It wants to become the fire. What is the purpose of coal? That is what the purpose of coal is, to become the fire. Be one with, it's a true element. And that's what Guru Sahib is telling us through Tukhari. Be one. Learn from that coal. Learn from that coal. That yearning in it. That aggressiveness in it. That capturing that moment, taking that opportunity and turning that into celebration. Have you ever thought the coal will be screaming and crying, oh, I don't want to become the fire. Oh, I don't want to die. No. Because here for coal, the dying is what life is. The interpretation. Becoming. And if you want to become, you have to let go something. No change is easy. And usually we don't actually welcome any change. Because it hits our comfortable levels. And we don't like discomfort of any sort. What price can I set on this? So that I can create that oneness the soul says to mind. That if I can hold your face, my dear mind, in my hands and look into your eyes and diffuse all of our conflicts, if I can remove all of our issues and that there is that oneness, my dear mind, what price can I, where do I buy this? This goes with the first line. Kare aao pyare dutar tare. To embrace the mind in the hands, the soul is calling, saying, come, give me a hug. Tud bin adun molo. Because without you, my dear, it's not worth it. It doesn't matter whatever the price is, I'm willing to pay to just be one. And the next step, so that we can celebrate life, so that we can celebrate this moment of Vaisakhi in our life. Guruji is helping us. Dure न जाना अंतरे माना दूरे न जाना अंतरे माना हर का महल पछाना. Not going out of focus here. When we go out of focus, then we go far away from the reality. It's inside. The mind, oh my dear mind, the soul says, inside. Come in. It's not very far. You just step in. And you will see, you will recognize, oh, that's the house. That's the oneness. That's where we need to be. That is what our destination is. Right? But see the mood. See the mode behind it. Why Guru Nanak ji is... There's a festival. There is... The yearning is at the top. Becoming. Guru Nanak ji is preparing us to become that. for us to feel that what he is feeling, what he's going through. Nanak Vaisakhi Prabh Pave, Nanak Vaisakhi Prabh Pave, Surte Sabde Man Mana, Surte Sabde Man Mana, Surte Sabde Man Mana. Guru Nanak Ji. So that other people don't feel discomfort. Guru Nanak Sahib is taking this on him. He's personalizing it. He's saying, sharing with you, it's my soul in conversation with my mind, that how to meet the One, the Creator, how to have the Satguru, how to meet the Satguru, how to be one with Akal Purukh, how to reach this place. Par Brahm Prabh Paya, Uttare Sagal Visure, Dukh Rog Santap Uttare, Suni Sachi Bani. This is from Guru Amar Das Ji, that when you attain that place, that oneness, when you become Ik Oankar, Vaisakhi for a seeker is that moment when we become. Not that when we know what Ik Oankar is and how we should be doing this, all these ideas, and we are creating a legion, we are connecting back again to that. That's not Vaisakhi. Vaisakhi is when you are there, when the crop's being brought home and you know the value of it, and you're not worried. You're not worried that it's going to rain and or there will be a bug eating because it's still out there in the fields. You have collected and brought it to the safe place, and you know that you got it. Nanak Vaisakhi Prabh Pave, Surete. Focus. Focus. You drive in the car, your focus is not there, kaboom. No celebration, because no destination. But when you go from one place to guests' house, they come out, they give you a hug, they celebrate, they offer you, nice thing, cup of tea and a lot of matiyai and a lot of celebration, a lot of chit-chatting, foods have been made. It's a celebration, right? Because you reached the destination, whatever the reason may be. But if you don't have a focus and you're driving, this is why Guru Sahib says, Sabad Guru. The light is that what Guru Sahib have given you, the technique, but that wisdom is not followed by body or your tongue or your eyes or your ears or your hand. It's by your focus, where all of these things will follow your focus. Surat. Sabad. Surete Sabad Man Mana. Mind actually is very powerful. Mind actually changes our focus so quickly. See, you say, I want to get up 4 a.m. because 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. human brain works really well. Why? Because you disconnected, you went to zero, you went to sleep, you rested, your body is in rest, and when you wake up and then you're fresh, you're active. But mind comes in and breaks that focus, says, oh, well, I think I did a lot of study last night. I'm not going to wake up at 4 o'clock. Oh, my alarm didn't go off because I didn't hear it. Because my focus was defocused by my mind and I don't want to get up. Because mind did not agree, and if mind doesn't agree, what happens? Focus will not happen. So Nanak ji addressing here, very important point. Focus. And to attain that, to have focus, you need to get your mind on your side. For Vaisakhi to happen, for Prabh, for Akal Purkh, for God, for Allah, for Ram, whatever you call it, for you to go into the feet of that, for you to become what the coal wants to become, that fire. That, for you to do that, you need focus. To have focus, you need to win the heart of your mind. And this is where Guru Nanak Sahib says, what does he say? He says, freedom. Freedom. Free your mind from illusions. Free your mind from fears. But how are you going to do that? Through conversation. And this is why Guru Nanak ji in the Bani used the Raag. While you're celebrating Vaisakhi, all of us are celebrating Vaisakhi. If you in Punjab not celebrating Vaisakhi, the farmers in Haryana, farmers in Uttar Pradesh, farmers all over India not celebrating because there's nothing to celebrate. There's a fear in the minds of those people. Free that fear. And they are protesting for freedom. Let us resolve this fear. We deserve freedom. We will grow the crops only once we are free from the fear. And they are focused on what? Their celebration is their struggle. Celebrating this as a Sikh Heritage Month. Do you know, in Canada, everywhere, in Ottawa, in Toronto, in Vancouver, everywhere it is a celebration. It's known as this month, is known, month of April, known as the Sikh Heritage Month. Now, let's separate two things. The farmer, the Punjabi farmer, the Hindu farmer, the Muslim farmer, and the Sikh farmer. The Sikh farmer also it's a Sikhi. Man hali kirsani karni. That when you use the plough of mind to grow the crop of spirituality, that farming is happening inside. And Guru Nanak ji is talking about that farming. You need to water your crop with the focus surat. And if your tube well, your mind is not there, where the water is going to come. Use your mind. Bring your mind home. Connect with your mind. And Guru Nanak ji is teaching us that. So whole Gurmat, Sikhi, now today we say we are Australian Sikhs. We are Sikhs from New Zealand. We are Sikhs from Pakistan. We are Sikhs from Punjab. We are Sikhs from Canada and America. And we are British Sikhs. Really? We are Sikhs. We're seekers. We are learning. Yes, we live in a country. What does that have to do with the Sikhi? Sikhi is all about learning. What did you grow inside? Sikhi is a very simple meter. Guru Sahib says that this is your curriculum. And when we follow that curriculum, when no tradition, when no social culture, when no economical status, when no gender comes in the way, right? When you become Sikh, then you are gender free. You come out of economical bracket, it doesn't matter that you are poor or rich. You're political or you're not. You are believer or you're atheist. It does not matter. When we become Sikh, we become seeker. And not everybody who goes to university clears the degree. And not everybody who obtains the degree finds a job. Not everybody who gets the job becomes a millionaire. Not every millionaire is a happy and healthy. You need to understand this beauty. Seeking, learning for what? Learning helps you to become, empowers you, prepares you so that you can become what you wanted in your dreams. And Guru Nanak ji helping you with that, becoming one, the core, the central idea of life. Did you understand this? So now it's a time for us to. Guru Nanak ji invested in this Rabab. Guru Arjan Sahib invested in this Saranda. Guru Gobind Singh ji invested into this Taus. Guru Sahib invested in 60 Raag so that we can compose our life. Are we invested in? Are we following that curriculum? Are we? I have a question on that. I raise a question. For us Sikhs to celebrate Vaisakhi, for us Sikhs to celebrate Sikh Heritage Month, to actually achieve, we have to have a heritage. This is our heritage. Are we giving a santhya to our kids that what Tukhari is, where they can use it, how can they diagnose so that they can have leverage in their life? So wherever it is possible for us Sikhs, so the next Vaisakhi becomes a celebration, let's invest into our community. Let's invest into ourselves and our kids. And let's invest also into our parents. Let's start a conversation about Guru's Shabad, Guru's way with Guru's instruments. And hey, you're not alone. We are here with you to support you. We have this beautiful, beautiful program put together for you. We call it Rabab B550. All you have to do is send us an email, hello@rajacademy.com, and we will take care from there to come in to your community, support you to grow this crop of Kirtan so that we can become Kirtan next Vaisakhi, so that we can celebrate it a beautiful way. So let's use these instruments, let's use our voice, let's use our focus, and let's invite our mind like that coal want to become the fire. The soul's call to the mind, come, let's become one, because that is the instruction of Guru Nanak Sahib. And this Shabad in Raag Tukhari, we will listen to it in Tukhari. We understand what Tukhari is. We'll try to contemplate. We try to utilize. We try to feel it. For us to have those healing powers, we need to master our feelings. And this is what Guru Nanak ji is empowering humanity with, the skill to feel. As I said, we will talk that in our sessions in the class. In that program, we will bring to your community, to your Punjabi school, to your Kirtan school, in your community. Let us know when you're ready. But now, right at this moment, let's log in. And let's be in Sangat with Guru Nanak Sahib. Let's be part of his celebration, of his Vaisakhi, and the message he is sharing, the light he is sharing with us, so that we can be enlightened with that light. in Sangat with Guru Nanak Sahib through this beautiful, beautiful Shabad in Raag Tukhari as a chant from the Bara Maha. Sate Guru Prasad Tukhari Pehla Bara Maha Vaisakh Bhalaa Vaisakh Bhalaa Vaisakh Bhalaa Vaisakh Bhalaa Saakhaa Ves Kare Saakhaa Ves Kare Saakhaa Ves Kare Vaisakh Bhalaa Vaisakh Bhalaa Vaisakh Bhalaa Vaisakh Tan dekhe hare dware Tan dekhe hare dware Aavo daya kare Aavo daya kare Aavo daya kare Vaisakh Bhalaa Vaisakh Bhalaa Vaisakh Bhalaa Vaisakh Bhalaa Saakhaa Ves Kare Saakhaa Ves Kare Saakhaa Ves Kare Vaisakh Bhalaa Vaisakh Bhalaa कर आओ प्यारे दूतर तारे तुद बिन अड मोलो कीमत कौन करे तुद पावा कीमत कौन करे तुद पावा देख दिखावे टूलो देख दिखावे टूलो देख दिखावे टूलो वैसाख भला वैसाख भला वैसाख भला वैसाख भला साखा वेस करे साखा वेस करे साखा वेस करे वैसाख भला वैसाख भला जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।